We are going to start by talking about the general state of the markets. We are now going to hear from Robbie Mitchell, who used to work at XRP, about the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. After that, we'll get new information about where XRP stands right now. Where does the $29 million worth of XRP go? You want to know the answer to that. Bitcoin, 6,129. Ethereum has gone up by 1.7% in the last 24 hours. 19% of all predictions say that an ETF worth $3,735 USD is selling below the dollar peg at $19.99. USDTT worth $1 peg at $99 with USDTT worth $1 XRP. So PUC. Right now, the average is 54 cents, up from 55 cents. It has gone up by 4.57% in the last 24 hours. Let me show you one of the 617 billion, $2 trillion Bitcoin markets tokens. I can't wait for that time to come. The XRP moment is coming up quickly. When my mum leaves, you should think about this chance. She does not have any other plans to keep herself busy at this time. The things she crochets are so pretty. Since she makes everything by hand, it means she can accommodate wishes. This is what the XRP moons are planned for us. Don't seem very careful or organized. There are some parents out there who need to buy gifts for their kids right now. If you use the coupon code XRP, you can have handmade chips sent right to your home in beautiful Naples, Florida. They're 20% off right now, so go check them out, Mum. Just why haven't you fully backed me up? We'll call these pieces customized to help my mum during her years of enjoying retirement and her newfound love of hand-crocheted animal pieces. You can see that dark guardian showing the weekly first break of 60 cents a target, if that suits your fancy. What takes place? So let's say that everything goes as planned after that. A 188 on XRP is being looked at. Remember the following goals before the end of the year. For everything over 75 cents, we do better as the price goes up. Remember this as you look forward to what 2025 holds at Bull Run. It's going to be like no other bull run you've ever seen. It will totally rock the world and melt people's faces when it happens. I'm going to make a wild guess about when it will happen right now. A wild guess is that the case between the SEC and Ripple will end soon. The court case will soon be over. John Doe, remember this, it will bring us together. Robbie Mitchell will be our regular speaker from now on. Larry Thinking, Who Lives in BlackRock, is next. Pay attention to what he says. If you want to hide money, please let us know. Bitcoin probably counts for since you've already cashed it out. That does make sense. But Bitcoin seems to be the most likely choice for complete openness. This isn't the place to talk about Bitcoin since money laundering is probably the 5th thing on the list. I'm curious about why Al Capone hasn't made the most of Bitcoin. At that point, I think you're also talking about Libra. Libra doesn't interest me. I was about to say that I don't think this is a cryptocurrency or that it has any value on its own. I don't want to use it either. It's important to talk about. Mark Zuckerberg is engaged and everyone gets to keep the Florida. As for the idea, it's important to forget who came up with it and what it was meant to do. For example, I had to buy a new suitcase because my old one broke. The old jewelry was fine for me because I had cash on me. But just as I was about to sign the electronic bill or receipt, they asked if I would like to pay in euros or dollars. Then I checked and saw that the charge is still 3%. Which was a shocking surprise. The tax rate is still 3%, which is a worrying change. Due to the large number of people who send cash, it is possible for people who work in one country to send money home. Any way you look at it, the exchange of foreign currencies needs to be made more open to everyone. Most of the time they do it through businesses that charge 5 to 10%. There shouldn't be a number 5 basis points or 10 basis points. Because of this, I really think that the idea of Libra makes sense. Instead of making a new currency, I think we should work on making technology that can quickly calibrate all currencies. Who does that hurt? Who is the broker who makes money off of the banks? Bitcoiners say that's growth for you. Some important facts are still left out, but they do get to the point where you talk about Libra. Bitcoin knew that Libra is a blockchain, so it thought it might need a good group of cash currencies. Even though it might not seem like there is anything inside, if you use this way for every transaction, it would make them a lot cheaper. The person who released the XRP price system, while Susan Anthony and I were talking a few years ago, is none other than Rob Mitchell. His goal is to lower transaction costs and make cryptocurrencies more stable. What claims did they make about the current exchange rate for XRP? From $6 to $34. As the CC sees it, Riverside's plan to hide financial and security sales data from the public is against the law. XRP, you might be wondering what the extra 5% cost you. The paper is there. This makes it very clear that Judge Torres is God. Okay, so please bless a little heart. There is no doubt that a case will end in the end. Pay close attention if Ripple can't sell XRP to banks. Over the market or anything else, it doesn't bother me. I do have one worry about it. This is where we already have a good grasp on one part of XRP. What made that, well, so important? A lot of people thought at first that we would miss this bull. This happened because we first thought that people would be scared to deal with XRP while we would feel safe. That's not true in the United States. We are the only reliable source for truth. We will be able to beat Bitcoin. Also, we want to make it clear that we didn't think XRP would be the only currency. So far, we've found 2 things that are easy to understand. When Section S tried to stop the Ripple from moving, 29 million XRP coins were moved. Several reports have been going around that the Ripple is changing, which I find very interesting. XRP is getting ready to be paid. Pay attention to this SE fine. Do you know what will happen to security if Ripple moves XRP and doesn't sell it to pay possible CC fines? That's not true. Wales is in the process of moving. That's what happens every day. There are a lot of XRP moving around, which means that this is ending and the case is over. In no way, but you do understand what it means. We will have a clear path ahead of us after this case is over with no new worries or regulatory bodies to think about. I know that the price will go through the roof if this thing really takes off. When this thing was clear, we missed it, and we missed it, and we missed it badly. Even though it missed the last bull run, XRP has stayed in the top 10 and hasn't gone below its all-time high since 2018. First, let's take a moment to think about 2018. Second, the prices of all these other cryptocurrencies are already going up. What needs to happen to XRP's price to keep it at the top? Since the prices of all these other tokens are going up, XRP's price must also go up. After everything XRP has been through, do you really think it will drop out of the top 10 by 100%? No, my friends, we are about to become very important right now.